Hi everyone, welcome back to my course. Today we will learn how to read famous short stories in Hindi. Here you will be able to read a short story in Hindi wherein every sentence is translated and explained in English. So let's begin reading famous short stories in Hindi, number 1. Famous short stories in Hindi, number 1 is called हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं number 1, wherein famous means प्रसिद्ध in Hindi and short stories means लघु कथाएं. So let's begin reading the first famous short story in Hindi. Today we are going to read the story खरगोश और कछुआ. The name of the story in Hindi is खरगोश और कछुआ, which means the hare and the tortoise. So let's begin reading the story in Hindi together. एक घमंडी खरगोश एक कछुए को हमेशा मजाक उड़ाता रहता था. तुम कितना धीरे चलते हो, वह कहता. This means a proud hare always made fun of a tortoise. How slow do you walk? He says. जब कछुआ अपना अपमान नहीं सह पाया तो उसने खरगोश को दौड़ लगाने की चुनौती दे डाली. This means when the tortoise could not bear his humiliation, he challenged the hare to run. खरगोश जोर जोर से हंसने लगा. तुम मजाक कर रहे हो? ठीक है, कल सुबह हम दोनों पहाड़ी के दूसरी ओर जाएंगे और देखते हैं कौन पहले पहुंचता है. अगले दिन सुबह सुबह दोनों ने अपनी दौड़ शुरू की. This means the rabbit laughed out loud. You are kidding. All right, tomorrow morning we'll both go to the other side of the hill and see who reaches first. The next day, early in the morning, the two started their race. खरगोश तेजी से दौड़ा और काफी आगे जाने के बाद उसने पीछे मुड़कर कछुए को देखा. कछुआ बहुत पीछे छूट चुका था. उसने कुछ देर वहीं आराम करने का निश्चय किया. This means the hare ran fast and after going a long way, he looked back and saw the tortoise. The tortoise was far behind. He decided to rest there for a while. इस बीच कछुआ धीरे धीरे लेकिन बिना रुके चलता रहा. जब खरगोश की आंखें खुली तो कछुए की दौड़ पूरी होने ही वाली थी. This means meanwhile the tortoise kept moving slowly but non-stop. When the hare's eyes opened, the tortoise's race was about to end. खरगोश ने पूरी जान लगाकर तेज दौड़ने की कोशिश की, लेकिन उसके पहुंचने से पहले ही कछुए ने अपनी दौड़ पूरी कर ली और जीत गया. This means the hare tried to run fast with all his life, But before he could reach, the tortoise completed his race and won. अब खरगोश को अपनी गलती का एहसास हुआ। धीरे लेकिन लगातार चलने वाली की ही जीत होती है। This means now the rabbit realized his mistake. Only the one who walks slowly but steadily wins. So now this is the end of the story in Hindi. Keep practicing and reading the story in Hindi till we meet again for our next lesson. Take care and thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my course. Today we will learn how to read the second famous short stories in Hindi. So let's begin reading famous short stories in Hindi number 2, which is called Hindi में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं number 2, wherein famous means प्रसिद्ध, famous means प्रसिद्ध, and short stories means लघु कथाएं. So famous short stories in Hindi number 2 means हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं number 2. Now let's read the story in Hindi together. The name of the story is Kaam Swayam Karo. The name of the story is Kaam Swayam Karo, which means do the work yourself. So Kaam Swayam Karo means do the work yourself. Now let's read the story together in Hindi. एक चिड़िया ने अपने बच्चों के साथ ज्वार के खेत में घोंसला बनाया हुआ था। फसल पककर तैयार हो गई थी। एक दिन किसान अपने बेटों के साथ उस खेत पर गया और बोला, कल मैं पड़ोसियों को बुलाकर फसल काटने के लिए कहूंगा। This means a bird with its children made a nest in a field of jowar. The crop was ripe and ready. One day the farmer went to that field with his sons and said, tomorrow I will call the neighbors and ask them to harvest the crop. चिड़िया के बच्चों ने यह सुना तो सहम गए। चिड़िया बोली, डरो मत, हमारा घोंसला सुरक्षित है, क्योंकि किसान कल फसल काटने नहीं आएगा. This means when the children of the bird heard this, they were shocked. The bird said, "Don't be afraid. Our nest is safe because the farmer will not come tomorrow to harvest the crop." अगले दिन किसान पड़ोसियों के न पहुंचने पर यह कहते हुए लौट गया कि कल हम अपने रिश्तेदारों को लेकर आएंगे. चिड़िया के बच्चों ने माँ के लौटने पर उसे पूरी बात बताते हुए कहा, अब हमें यहाँ से कहीं और चले जाना चाहिए. चिड़िया बोली, चिंता मत करो, कल भी किसान फसल काटने नहीं आएगा. This means the next day when the neighbors did not reach, the farmer returned saying that tomorrow we will bring our relatives. On the return of the bird, the children told her the whole thing and said, now we should go somewhere else from here. The bird said, don't worry, tomorrow also the farmer will not come to harvest the crop. अगले दिन किसान खेत में आया तो देखा कि उसका कोई भी रिश्तेदार वहां नहीं पहुंचा था. तब वह अपने बेटों से बोला, हमें अब पड़ोसियों और रिश्तेदारों के भरोसे नहीं रहना है। कल हम स्वयं आकर फसल काटेंगे। यह कहकर किसान लौट गया। The next day the farmer came to the field and saw that none of his relatives had reached there. Then he said to his sons, "We do not have to rely on neighbors and relatives anymore. Tomorrow we ourselves will come and harvest the crop." Saying this, the farmer returned. चिड़िया बोली, कल किसान फसल काटने जरूर आएगा, इसलिए हमें आज ही अपने लिए कोई सुरक्षित जगह तलाशनी होगी। और किसान के लौटने से पहले ही चिड़िया अपने बच्चों को लेकर चली गई। This means the bird said, "Tomorrow the farmer will come to harvest the crop, so we have to find a safe place for ourselves today." And before the farmer returned, the bird went away with his children. So now we have completed reading the second short story in Hindi. So keep practicing and reading these short stories in Hindi till we meet again for our next lesson. Take care and thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my course. Today we will learn how to read the third famous short story in Hindi. Famous short stories in Hindi number 3 is called हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं number 3, wherein famous means प्रसिद्ध. Famous means प्रसिद्ध. Short stories means लघु कथाएं. So famous short stories in Hindi number 3 means हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं number 3. So let's read the story together here. The name of the story here is हर चमकदार वस्तु सोना नहीं होती. This means not everything shiny is gold. So let's begin reading the story together. एक दिन महेश अपने घर के बाहर एक छोटी सी पहाड़ी पर बैठा हुआ था. अचानक उसे कुछ दूरी पर कोई चमकती हुई वस्तु दिखाई दी. उसने ध्यानपूर्वक देखा तो वह एक घर था. This means one day Mahesh was sitting outside his house on a small hill. Suddenly he saw some shining object at a distance. If he looked carefully, it was a house. वह बोला, अरे वाह, यह तो सोने का घर है. महेश तेजी से उस घर को देखने के लिए भागा. वह अत्यधिक तेजी से दौड़ रहा था ताकि वह जल्दी से जल्दी उस घर तक पहुंच सके. This means he said, "Oh wow, this is the house of gold." Mahesh ran fast to see the house. He was running very fast so that he could reach the house as quickly as possible. जब वह वहां पहुंचा तो उसने पाया कि वह तो एक पुराना घर है. उस पर सूर्य की किरणें पड़ने के कारण वह स्वर्णिम लग रहा था. जब वह फिर पहाड़ी पर पहुंचा तो उसने देखा कि उसका घर भी उसी तरह चमक रहा था. This means when he reached there, he found that it was an old house. It looked golden because of the rays of the sun falling on it. When he reached the hill again, he saw that his house was glowing in the same way. उसके घर की छत पर पड़े कुछ कांच के टुकड़े सूर्य की रोशनी पड़ने के कारण चमक रहे थे और सोने का सा आभास दे रहे थे। तब महेश हंसते हुए बोला, अब समझ में आया कि प्रत्येक चमकने वाली वस्तु सोना नहीं होती। This means some pieces of glass lying on the roof of his house were shining due to sunlight falling and giving the impression of gold. Then Mahesh laughed and said, now I understand that everything that shines is not gold. So now we have completed reading this short story in Hindi. Keep practicing and reading these short stories in Hindi till we meet again for our next lesson. Take care and thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my course. Today we will learn how to read famous short stories in Hindi, number 4. Famous short stories in Hindi number 4 is called हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं number 4, wherein famous means प्रसिद्ध, famous means प्रसिद्ध and short stories means लघु कथाएं. So famous short stories in Hindi means हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं. So let's begin reading this story in Hindi. The name of the story here is दोस्त का महत्व. दोस्त का महत्व. This means importance of friend. It means importance of friend. So let's begin reading this story in Hindi together. वेद गर्मी की छुट्टी में अपनी नानी के घर जाता है. वहाँ वेद को खूब मजा आता है क्योंकि नानी के यहाँ आम का बगीचा है. वहाँ वेद ढेर सारे आम खाता है और खेलता है. उसके 5 दोस्त भी हैं पर उन्हें वेद आम नहीं खिलाता है. This means Ved goes to his maternal grandmother's house during the summer vacation. There Ved enjoys a lot because Nani has a mango orchard. There Ved eats a lot of mangoes and plays. He also has 5 friends, but Ved does not feed them mangoes. एक दिन की बात है. वेद को खेलते खेलते चोट लग गई. वेद के दोस्तों ने वेद को उठाकर घर पहुंचाया और उसकी मम्मी से उसके चोट लगने की बात बताई. इस पर वेद को मालिश किया गया. This means one day Ved got hurt while playing. Ved's friends picked up Ved and brought him home and told his mother about his injury, on which Ved was massaged. मम्मी ने उन दोस्तों को धन्यवाद किया और उन्हें ढेर सारे आम खिलाए. वेद जब ठीक हुआ तो उसे दोस्त का महत्व समझ में आ गया था. अब वह उनके साथ खेलता और खूब आम खाता था. This means mom thanks those friends and feeds them lots of mangoes. When Ved was cured, he understood the importance of a friend. Now he used to play with them and eat a lot of mangoes. So now we have completed reading this short story in Hindi. Keep practicing and reading this short story in Hindi till we meet again for our next lesson. Take care and thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my course. Today we will learn how to read famous short stories in Hindi number 5. famous short stories in Hindi is called हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं, wherein famous means प्रसिद्ध, famous means प्रसिद्ध, and short stories means लघु कथाएं. So famous short stories in Hindi means हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं. So let's begin. Here the name of the story in Hindi is called Gadha, Lomdi or Sher, which means donkey, fox and lion. So now let's read this story in Hindi together. एक बार एक लोमड़ी और एक गधे में दोस्ती हो गई. दोनों ने मिलकर आपस में एक समझौता किया. उन्होंने सदा एक दूसरे की सहायता करने का वादा किया. एक दिन दोनों साथ मिलकर भोजन ढूंढने के लिए जंगल में गए. This means once a fox and a donkey became friends. Together they made a pact. They promised to always help each other. One day together, both of them went to the forest to find food. वहां उनकी मुलाकात एक शेर से हुई. लोमड़ी चतुराई से शेर के पास गई. उसने शेर से कहा, महाराज, यदि आप मुझे कोई नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाएंगे तो मैं गधे को आपके पास ले आऊंगी. आपको अपना भोजन मिल जाएगा और मुझे भी. This means there he met a lion. The fox cleverly went to the lion. He said to the lion, Your Majesty, if you won't harm me, I'll bring the donkey to you. You will get your food and I will too. शेर ने लोमड़ी की बात मान ली. लोमड़ी गधे को अपनी बातों में उलझाकर एक गहरे गड्ढे की ओर ले गई. बात करते करते बेचारे गधे ने ध्यान नहीं दिया और वह गड्ढे में गिर गया. This means the lion obeyed the fox. The fox entangled the donkey in his stalk and took it towards a deep pit. While talking, the poor donkey did not pay attention and fell into the pit. शेर अफसर की तलाश में ही था. सबसे पहले उसने लोमड़ी पर हमला करके उसे मार डाला. उसने लोमड़ी का भोजन किया. बाद में उसने आराम से गधे को भी मारा और खा लिया. This means the lion was just looking for an opportunity. First he attacked the fox and killed it. He ate fox as food. Later he also killed the donkey comfortably and ate it. So now we have completed reading this story in Hindi. Keep practicing and reading this story till we meet again for our next lesson. Take care and thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my course. Today we will learn how to read famous short stories in Hindi number 6. Famous short stories in Hindi number 6 is called हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं नंबर 6. So let's begin reading this story in Hindi. So over here the name of the story in Hindi is एकता में ही बल है. The name of the story in Hindi is एकता में ही बल है. This means there is strength in unity. This means there is strength in unity. Now let's read the story in Hindi together. एक बार की बात है. कबूतरों का एक झुंड था. अपने राजा के साथ वह भोजन की तलाश में इधर उधर उड़ता रहता था. एक दिन वे सारे कबूतर एक जाल में फंस गए। उन्होंने जाल से छूटने की बहुत कोशिश की, लेकिन उन्हें सफलता नहीं मिली। This means once upon a time there was a flock of pigeons. With their king, they used to fly here and there in search of food. One day, all those pigeons got caught in a net. They tried a lot to get out of the trap, but they were not successful. कबूतरों के राजा के मन में एक विचार आया। उसने सारे कबूतरों से कहा कि अगर वे सभी एक साथ उड़ने के लिए बल लगाएं तो वे जाल को साथ में लेकर उड़ सकते हैं। सारे कबूतरों ने उसकी बात मानी और पूरा बल लगाकर जाल को साथ ले उड़े। This means an idea came to the mind of the king of pigeons. He told all the pigeons that if they all apply force to fly together, they can fly with the net. All the pigeons obeyed him. शिकारी ने जब कबूतरों को जाल के साथ ही उड़ते देखा तो वह हैरान रह गया। कबूतर उड़ते उड़ते एक चूहे के पास पहुंचे। चूहा उनका विश्वसनीय मित्र था। चूहे ने तुरंत ही अपने दांतों से जाल काट दिया और सारे कबूतर मुक्त हो गए। This means when the hunter saw the pigeons flying with the net, he was surprised. The flying pigeons came to a mouse. The mouse was his trusted friend. The mouse immediately cut the net with his teeth and all the pigeons were freed. Now we have completed reading this story. Keep practicing and reading this story till we meet again for our next lesson. Take care and thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my course. Today we will learn how to read famous short stories in Hindi number 7. Famous short stories in Hindi means हिंदी में प्रसिद्ध लघु कथाएं. So let's begin reading the story in Hindi. Here the name of the story in Hindi is Jhootha Dost. It is Jhootha Dost. This means false friend. This means false friend. So let's begin reading this story in Hindi together. एक हिरण और एक कौवा पक्के दोस्त थे। एक दिन कौवे ने हिरण को एक सियार के साथ देखा। सियार बहुत चालाक जानवर माना जाता है। This means a deer and a crow were best friends. One day the crow saw the deer with a jackal. Jackal is considered to be a very clever animal. कौवे ने अपने दोस्त हिरण को समझाया कि सियार पर भरोसा नहीं करना चाहिए। हिरण ने कौवे की सलाह पर ध्यान नहीं दिया और सियार के साथ एक खेत में चला गया। This means the crow explained to his friend, the deer, that the jackal should not be trusted. The deer did not heed the crow's advice and went to a field with the jackal. हिरण वहां लगे जाल में फंस गया। सियार उससे कहने लगा, मैं तो किसान को बुलाने जा रहा हूं, वह आएगा और तुम्हें मार डालेगा। This means the deer got caught in the net there. The jackal said to him, I am going to call the farmer. He will come and kill you. मुझे भी वह तुम्हारे गोश्त का हिस्सा देगा। हिरण चिल्लाने लगा। कौवे ने अपने दोस्त के चिल्लाने की आवाज सुनी तो तुरंत उसकी सहायता के लिए आ गया। This means He will give me a share of your meat too. The deer started crying. When the crow heard the cry of his friend, he immediately came to his aid. उसने हिरण से कहा कि वह ऐसे लेट जाए जैसे वह सचमुच मर गया हो। थोड़ी ही देर में सियार की आवाज सुनकर किसान वहां आ पहुंचा। This means he asked the deer to lie down as if he had really died. In no time, the farmer reached there after hearing the voice of the jackal. उसने देखा कि जाल में हिरण तो मरा पड़ा है। उसने जाल खोल दिया। जाल खुलते ही हिरण को मौका मिल गया और वह तुरंत उछलकर वहां से भाग गया। This means he saw that the deer was dead in the net. He opened the net. As soon as the net opened, the deer got a chance and immediately jumped up and ran away. गुस्सा होकर किसान ने सियार की पिटाई कर दी और उसे वहां से भगा दिया। This means enraged the farmer thrashed the jackal and drove him away. So now we have completed reading this story in Hindi. Keep practicing and reading this story in Hindi till we meet again for our next lesson. Take care and thank you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't till now so that you don't miss out on the other videos, and also click on the bell icon. Once you subscribe, please send me a mail on my official mail ID so that I can send you a free enrollment link for my complete course on Udemy. You can also buy the course on Udemy from the link provided in the description below.